It was nice to keep things quiet to wrap up this weekend, a lot better than how we started it out with that big complex of thunderstorms that gave some parts of the area quite a few problems with quite a bit of wind, heavy rain, and some hail back on that late Friday afternoon and Friday evening. But this was a much calmer time lapse from Indigo Sky Casino and Resort outside of Seneca, Missouri. In fact, this is how everybody looked throughout the day. Partly to mostly sunny skies. Despite that cloud cover, though, we had drier air in place. That's what allowed us to shoot back near 90 yesterday. But look at the temperatures for today. Upper 60s this morning, and then Joplin Regional topping out at 89 degrees this afternoon. We did that because when you have drier air in place, it doesn't take much sun to really heat things up in a quick fashion. So we still looked okay right before we saw the last of the sun's rays set this evening from 7th and Rangeline, and that has allowed temperatures to cool back down. But again, everybody starting out in the mid to upper 60s this morning. By lunchtime, we were already quickly into the mid 80s and topping out in the upper 80s this afternoon. Even a few spots near 90. But again, dew points throughout the day, mainly below 60 degrees. So this felt more tolerable if you had any outdoor plans before we wrapped up this Sunday across the region. Not a lot happening here, but you have to broaden the view out to see, maybe a couple areas of thunderstorms, one across the Appalachian Mountains, another complex along southern Mississippi into Louisiana, a dying complex working into Texas, and additional storms out in western Nebraska. All of these storms are trying to form near these frontal boundaries, but since they're nowhere near us and upstairs, we're mainly in control still by this upper level ridge. This is going to push any of these thunderstorms south and east, keeping them away from us. So as long as we're still under the influence of this ridge, it's going to trend a little bit hotter for tomorrow. On the plus side, though, we can keep things quiet as we go throughout the course of the night. Generally trending toward mostly clear skies as lows drop back into the lower 60s, and then we'll go partly to mostly sunny for tomorrow. Again, a nice looking day, but with that ridge still in control, we are going to see that result in temperatures tomorrow afternoon up a few ticks compared to where we were this afternoon. So everyone starts near 62 in the morning, quickly jumping to 87 by noon. And even with the lightest of an east and northeast breeze at 5 miles per hour, that does not stop us from hitting a high of 92 degrees for your Monday afternoon. Again, it may say lower 90s on the thermometer, but the humidity stays low, so it doesn't feel so bad, or won't feel so bad as we go into tomorrow afternoon and even going into tomorrow evening. Even with lows dropping back into the upper 60s, then we're going to see Tuesday afternoon's highs back in the lower 90s. I think with a little more moisture. I'm not going to rule out maybe a random shower or storm, but most of us are dry on Tuesday. Overall, though, this upper ridge is going to try to hold on as we go throughout the middle of the week, but any disturbances that can ride along the jet stream is going to try and send some rain chances our way until we see a better frontal system try to come at us, driven by this upper low by the coming weekend. That is when we'll start to see better rain chances, at least scattered thunderstorms sneaking here for Friday, Saturday, and on Father's Day next week. Until then, we're at 92 tomorrow, lower 90s through Thursday, 92 on Friday, and hopefully with that frontal system by next weekend, Mike, we can get highs back into the upper 80s.